Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got a new group on the channel. We got some new microphones today that we're testing out as well. Upgraded the channel a little bit as we've gone along in this journey. So hopefully this improves the experience for you guys as much as it does for us as content creators. And we're doing Band-Maid today, which has been heavily requested on the channel. In those comments, you guys have been hitting us and saying we got to do Band-Maid. But we're doing it because Frank had suggested that we do it by making a contribution to the channel.
Thank you so much.
And so we're interested to see what this is all about. I think it's a Japanese rock group. And the maid aspect comes from that they apparently wear maid outfits.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so I'm interested to check out something new. It's always exciting when we do. Are you ready to get it going?
I am. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. All right, so there is a whole lot going on in this.
Yes,
I'm like having trouble keeping track of everything because we've got this light show that's happening. We've got these girls that are jamming out pretty hard with a pretty heavy sound right off the bat. No introduction. They just jumped right into it.
Yeah, lots of energy.
You know, I wouldn't say it's it's a rock sound, but I would say it's more of a, like, it almost reminds me of punk rock.
Yeah,
a little
I can
bit
see
like
that.
you know, listening to Green Day or Sum 41, but like a female version of this. And obviously the costumes are totally distracting me as well. I'm like, you know, trying to take in each one's because I think each one is a little bit different.
Yeah, almost like they have their own little flair style to each person.
Yeah. You know, there's a whole lot going on all at one time. So it's really hard to take in on the first listen. But then we, on top of that, have the lyrics because it's
Different
not
language.
Yeah, it's not in English, right? So it's hard to, you know, like I said, take it all in. But it's a cool sound, like I said, that kind of, you know, punk rock sound.
I get that vibe too.
And the other thing I noticed, though, was we haven't seen anybody's. Well, I saw a little piece of it, but
Like an up close picture of the face.
yeah, we haven't seen their faces.
No.
I don't know if they're purposely doing that. I don't know if it's just for this video, if they do it all the time.
That too. I was like, what do they look like though?
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I definitely agree. It is very like punk rockish, I would say, from a vibe standpoint, but it's high energy. I really like the guitar in this.
You like the guitar?
Yeah. I think that it has a cool sound. It's very upbeat, but it's still like ear pleasing to me. I am having a little bit trouble with the lyrics, I would say, because like you said, there's a lot going on. So to be able to listen, watch, and pick up the translation of the lyrics as it's going is tough.
That's what I was saying.
Getting like kind of an idea that they're talking a little bit about like different scenarios where things are blooming, right? Going from being like a stagnant state into like some form of life or blooming or
blossoming,
progressing.
blooming,
Exactly.
similar, yeah.
Is kind of the overarching theme I picked up, but like the individual lyrics, I feel like I'm kind of back and forth between.
I mean, we're only a minute 40 in, so you know the lyrics might tell a little bit more of a story. But off the bat, like I said, just our first introduction to them, it's a lot to take in on the first listen. But like I said, it's a cool sound. I don't think we've really done a whole lot of punk sound on the channel. And you guys may disagree and say it's not punk. It's just my initial response to what I'm hearing. So anyways, you ready to keep going?
Yeah, let's do it. Sheesh.
Wow, the second half of the song really flew by.
Yeah, that guitar solo and
it's really
drums
good.
while they were doing the guitar solo were really sick. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was cool. We got to see their faces too a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
I don't
too.
know if maybe that was the blooming aspect as well, like they're blooming into who they were type thing.
Maybe.
So
That's cool. I
First
never thought
half
of that.
it was like they're not full self.
Yeah.
Right. And the
And then
second
they were
half
like,
was
I've
was
arrived.
this is who I am type
Yeah.
thing. Did
That's
you
cool.
pick up on any more lyrics there that you? I honestly, I was like listening more to the music and looking at the visuals more than I was pay attention to lyrics. In this one.
I was listening, like I said, a little bit, but it was like in and out. So I feel like I wasn't able to really put the whole thing together. But like I said, I was really locked into the guitar solo and then also the drums that were in the guitar solo. Like that was my favorite part by far.
Well, it's really unique overall, right? We've never experienced anything like that.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not experienced any Maid outfits.
I was going to say
before.
the costumes are like an each touch. The one thing though that I think is kind of cool is that obviously they're wearing Maid costumes, but they're not like suggestive Maid costumes.
Yeah.
They're like
These ones anyway.
yeah.
We don't know what the other ones look
Fair,
like.
but in this video, right? And I think that I would have assumed like, oh, like a girl group and they're in maid costumes. Like typically, people think like maid costumes, like, ooh, sexy French maid, right? So I don't know if like I wasn't.
That's my favorite.
I don't know if that's like what I was expecting, but I wasn't like, I didn't really find it that distracting because they were like fully clothed.
Yeah, I'm wondering how old they are. I mean, they look pretty young. So you guys can let us know how old they are in the
let
comments
us know some more
below.
about them.
With that said, Japanese genetics, from my experience, are pretty good, and that they don't seem to age. So it could be that they are older and they just don't look that way. But you guys can let us know how old they are. If they're an up and coming group, young group, if they've been around for a little while, we always appreciate any insights you guys give us. Thank you, Frank, again for that recommendation. Really appreciate you setting us down this path and getting us to check them out. And was definitely, like I said, very different than we've ever experienced.
Yeah, it was really
So,
cool. Very creative, very unique.
yeah, well, that's it from us today. If you want to join us on this journey that we're on, this is your first time on the channel, hit the subscribe button and come back tomorrow because we got new content coming all the time from all different avenues, whether it's rock or hip hop or country or K-pop or whatever.
We also got country. We got sports.
Yeah, you mean comedy.
Comedy, yes.
You said country.
Sorry, my bad. I meant to
I
say
know you
comedy.
meant comedy, but we got lots
We
of
got
different
country too, though.
yeah, lots of different entertainment. So if that's your thing, this is your channel.
Yes.
Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.